Some say don't give up and hope that your good is good enough. Head down, keep on working. If you can earn it, you deserve it.
Jesus Negotiators and figuring out. We haven't done this in a while.
It's been a while. Yeah, welcome back. We're always on every week, but we haven't taken new ones in a while.
Because I got some good stuff going on behind me.
Yeah.
We're like,
I think it's pretty cool. I
I
thought
thought it was very beautiful scenery, and it reminded me of Mount Everest and that whole story.
Yeah.
But one of the things, just to conclude that, is the idea. Ravi Zacharias is this very interesting minister who talks about trying to find a human connection, trying to find our way to God, or what is it, about life that's so mysterious that's drawing us to God. And he wants to say that he knows Jesus and he found out something. He wants to share the good news, the gospel. And he says there are four things. Anybody with any worldview that says I understand something has to talk about origin, where we came from. He has to cover these four bases: origin, where we came from; meaning, what does it mean; morality, how should you live; and then destiny, where are we going, what will happen. So it covers this. That's the four areas, he says, that somebody has to think about if you really want to understand life. So that whole talk about Everest and what does it mean that to go up to Mount Everest, what's the meaning of it, how does it change your life? And what do? Does that send you somewhere? Destiny. What's your destiny if you've accomplished Mount Everest? Is your destiny different than a guy who got involved with heroin? He's laying on the street corner, and he's like, and you go, you never climbed Mount Everest. And he's like, you never shot up heroin. And he dies. And this other guy goes, yeah. And he mocks him, and he walks into the street and hits by a bus. And it's like, okay. Now what? Now what happens? What's your destiny if you got up to Mount Everest or if you got down to the gutter? And that's part of this very weird thing that you're saying, no, you must. And all these books about self-help and say, no, you must accomplish whatever your Mount Everest is. You're, as a successful entrepreneur, or, you have a relationship with a beautiful woman, whatever it is, whatever your Everest, does that change your destiny? It's very weird.
Do you think that the people say back in the 70s that climbed Mount Everest, the ones that didn't have as much social media to brag about, so there were rare occasions more often, I think social media kind of changed these crazy things that people do, like they want to brag about it. Right. Do you think the people back then felt different than the people do now?
I would think that they didn't. They just didn't have, I would think they have the same feeling about it, but they didn't have they used whatever social media they had, like it was letters. Aunt May, I just climbed Mount Everest, or it was a TV show.
They just couldn't tell as many.
Yeah, said, hey, this guy just climbed Mount Everest.
Yeah.
And back in the day, that Hillary, I think, was the first one on Mount Everest. And he got newspaper coverage. And that was his fame, whatever fame you can get. So I don't know what's changing it. But it is changing the dynamic, I think, of people who see that if they accomplish something, they could be famous in some way. You can promote yourself, and maybe it makes you feel like you're the newspaper publisher and you're going to broadcast it. But today there's so much being broadcast, it still gets completely lost.
Yeah, it used to be called 10 minutes of fame. Yeah. Now it should be 20 seconds of fame.
Yes, it's like
literally.
Yes.
I get the likes. Bam, I'm done.
Right. It's a little blip, but there's.
What if I was the one to tell you